Hello, good morning. Let us go for the next numerical of core type transformer. The following are the details of three-phase core type transformer. Draw suitable scale. So we have to choose a suitable scale, but when we go for manual drawing, we used to choose the suitable scale. But in AutoCAD, it is not required. So he is telling to draw elevation of transformer assembly showing one limb in section. So it's a three-phase core type transformer, but we have to show only one limb as the cut sectional view, and a plan of transformer assembly showing one limb in section. And it is a three-step core. So core diameter is equal to 220 mm, height of the core 480 mm, height of the yoke 250 mm, center to center distance between limb is 350 mm. Okay, so here the data, if you see, it is similar to the second numerical. So where it has been given as in terms of centimeters, that is 22 centimeters, 48 centimeters as the core height, height of the yoke is 25 centimeters, and center to center limb is 35 centimeters. Okay, the same numerical, only he has given in mm. And here this is the extra data which has been included for the same numerical. Inside diameter of LV winding is 231, where we have assumed the dimensions there in the second numerical, but here he has given inside diameter of LV winding is 231 mm. Next, winding in two layers, total thickness, radial thickness is 13.3 mm, radial thickness of one layer is 7.4 mm, thickness of LV former is 3 mm. So number of turns 0.13 mm. So forget about the turns. Okay. Next, total height of LV winding is 427 mm. Okay. So why I am telling neglect, because turns we cannot show in the diagram. Just we can go for uh, giving some winding dimension. Okay. Next, similarly for HV winding is giving only the outer diameter. So we have to assume the inner diameter. Outside diameter of HV winding is 340 mm. Total number of coils 12. So in that, two coils of end gun metal ring turn each of 14 mm thick. 10 coils of 56 turns each made from U piece each 3 mm thick. Total height of HV winding is 427 mm. Average end clearance 33 mm from top and 20 mm from the bottom of the yoke. So here is the solution. So it is a three-step core. So circumscribing circle has given as 220 mm. So calculate what is A, width of the largest stamping, width of the midless stamping B, width of the smallest stamping C. So after calculating, so he is giving the inner diameter of LV winding. So inside diameter of LV winding is 231 mm. Next, outer diameter of LV winding will be, must add 13.3 mm thickness at one side. So at the both the side it will be 26.6. So here you can see, so this is the LV winding thickness, it is 13.3 at one side. So here this side also it will be 13.3. So then it will be 26.6 mm will be at the both the side. Next, outer diameter he is giving as 340. So assume the inner diameter, some dimension, assume. And next, the insulation we can assume as 3 mm or whatever the data he has been mentioned. So he has not mentioned anything with respect to HV insulation. Next, while coming to, this is the plan. Next, while coming to the elevation, so he is giving the yoke height as 250 mm. Next, core height is 480 mm. In that, height of the LV winding is HV winding. Okay, so total height of LV winding is 427 mm. So here total height of HV winding is 427 mm LV winding. Next, here is the end clearance. So at the top and the bottom end clearance we have to give. So from here to here, this is the end clearance. At the top it is 33 mm, average end clearance 33 mm from the top and 20 mm from the bottom. So here if you see from here to here, this is the end clearance 30 mm. So here bottom 20 mm. Okay. Next here bottom of the yoke is 250 mm. So this is what we have to show the diagram. So now with respect to this, so let us go for the AutoCAD tool. So go for units. So since it is in mm, so choose millimeters. So okay. Next go for limits. Enter the lower left corner as 0, 0, enter. Upper left corner as 500, 500, enter. Next zoom, enter, enter. So now let us go for the plan according to the data. So the core diameter is 220 mm. So go for circle. So click here. So type D, enter. Type 220, enter. Next, width of the largest stamping. So if we go for calculating the width of the largest stamping, so A is equal to 0.9D. So diameter of the circumscribing circle is 220 mm. So (220) into 0.9. So it is 198. So width of the largest stamping is 198. Next, similarly, if I go for width of the smallest stamping, so that is B. So B is equal to 0.72 D. So as per the calculation, so 0.7 D. So I'll write at one particular place. So A is equal to 198. B is equal to 0.7 D. So 0.7 into 220 is 154. Next, C is equal to 0.42 D. So 0.42 into 220, getting around 92.4. So now with respect to this data, so I'll go for AutoCAD. I'll go for rectangle. So I'll click here. So now with respect to this, I know the dimension. So type D, enter. So I know length. So length width of the largest stamping is 198. Enter. Next, width of the smallest stamping is 92.4. Enter. Now draw two diagonal lines. So now similarly go for copy. So copy the same, enter, take the midpoint, move aside. So now go for rotate and rotate this picture at an angle 90 degrees. Switch on the ortho. So auto rotate everything. So now go for move command, select the picture, select the midpoint, so coincide, switch off the ortho, place it here. Next width of the midless stamping, that is B, is 154. So go for rectangle, click here, so dimension D, enter, so 154, enter, 154, enter. So now draw two diagonal lines, go for move command, select the, so now go for move command, select the whole 3-step, take the midpoint, just place at the center of the circle. Just a second, I will go for settings. So select all. So okay. So go for so I must get the center point. So just I'm searching for that. Yeah, now I'm getting. So just to click there. So now remove all the diagonal lines. So select all the diagonal lines, delete. Now go for trim command, right click, so trim the unwanted portions of the line. So there is the 3-step code of core. Now this you can delete. Next, according to the data, so core we have drawn. So I'll go for LV winding. Next, inside diameter of LV winding is 231 mm. So go for CAD, go for circle. So select the midpoint of the circle. So type D, enter 231, enter. Now this is the insulation between core and LV winding. Next up is giving thickness. So thickness of LV winding. This is the overall thickness, that is 13.3 at one side. At the both side it will be 26.6 mm. So you add 26.6 mm for this inner diameter of LV winding. There is 231 plus 26.6. So inner diameter will be 257.6 mm. So go for circle, select the midpoint, type D, enter the value as 257.6, enter. Now since it is a 2-layer, he has given it as winding in 2 layers, total radial thickness is 13.3. So radial thickness of one layer is 7.4. So 7.4 into 2, it will be 14.8. So here, so consider 14.8. plus 231. So you'll be getting around 245.8. So go for a circle, take the midpoint, type D, enter. So 245.8, enter. So now this will be the 2-layer LB winding. Okay. Next up is giving the outer diameter of HV winding. So this is with respect to LV winding. So thickness of LV form is 3 mm. So that let's come later. So now HV winding, outside diameter of HT winding is 340 mm. So go for circle. So take the midpoint, type D, enter. So type 340 mm. So inside diameter of HV winding has not mentioned. So you assume inside diameter of HV winding. So let us consider 300 mm as the inside diameter of HV winding. For circle, type D, take the midpoint, type D, enter, 300, enter. So this is the HV winding. So now we go for insulation, or better let it be as it is. So now the distance from center to center is 350 mm. So type 350, enter. Come out of the command, go for mirror. So select the whole diagram. Now enter. So first point of the mirror, we take the midpoint here. So click one point here, click another point here, say no, enter. Okay. So I don't think it is the middle. Okay, fine. So Control Z. So draw a line from the midpoint of this line. Just a minute. So center to center, what is the value? Okay, so center to center distance between the limbs is 350 mm. So take the midpoint. So from here, extend this as 350 mm. So now draw a line at the center of this line. So now go for mirror. select the whole object, enter, take the first point of the mirror, second point of the mirror here, and say no, enter. Okay, so you can see here there is no much gap. So similarly in our diagram also we are having the same gap distance. Okay, so there is one more core. Okay, so select this, go for line, so from center, so here it is 350. Once again go for mirror, enter, so take the midpoint of the mirror, so one point here, another point here, and say no, enter. Okay, so just we can extend a line here, sorry, Control Z. Okay, so here line is missing, just a minute. Go for mirror, select this whole diagram, enter, take the first point of the mirror and second point of the mirror here, say now, enter. Next again extend this line, center to center it is 350 mm. Again go for mirror, select the whole diagram, enter, so take the midpoint, so say no, enter. So now we can delete this center line. For time being it is not required. Now extend this core line. Okay, so once if we cut this, so we can see the center of the core, so which will be covering the bottom of the yoke, will be covering at this gaps. Okay, so if you see the diagram here, okay, so this it will be covered. So here we have to show the line from the width of the smaller stamping, so both at the bottom as well as the top. So just extend a line from here to here, and similarly to here. So at the bottom also extend the line. So now since it is a cut sectional view, so I cannot see any of the diagram at the middle, only the circle. Okay, so remove the unwanted portion, go for trim command, right click, so remove this portion up to circles. So here also this is what we can show the circles. Trim command, right click, delete, delete, delete. So select one by one, go for deleting. So these portions we cannot see since it is one limb cut sectional view. This is how it will be looking. So now if you see this picture, it is similar, so we can remove the windings at the ends, so that is the circles. So here without the circles is there, we can remove that. We can show only this much, since we cannot see the windings. Okay, so now we can go for hatch command or gradient. So go for selecting the colors, index black. So okay, go for shade, go for select object. So here is the insulation part. So okay, and next there is a winding part. Go for hatch command, go for net, go for add select object. So select these two circles here also, enter. So okay, trim command, right click, so trim the unwanted portions here. hatch command, go for hatch select object, select these three circles, enter, say OK. Item hatch command, select object, double click, so change the scale as 0.025, so okay, it's too less, scale double click, choose the scale as 2, and my system is hanging. Just go and change the scale so that it is not a net but it is taking the line. So go for net, say OK. So now net we are getting, so change the scale as 25, so OK. Okay, so now we are getting the hatch point as the winding. Similarly, go for hatch command. So select the net for LV winding. So here select it as 25. Go add pick point. So click here. Select object. For hatch command, select the object, select these two circles, so OK. So now LV winding with the two layers has been drawn. So if you want to make the circle bit thickness, So I can go for taking the circle. Okay, it has become too big. Go for 0.6. Okay, so showing us the two layer. Next HV winding, go for hatch command, go for net 3, go for add select object, select these two circles, enter. So okay, so double click here. So instead of 25, go for 15. So okay, so again double click, instead of 15, go for 40. So okay, so this is the HV winding. Okay, so if you want to give the thickness as shown in this particular diagram, so that is insulation, so we can increase the insulation, that is 3 mm thick. Okay, hello. చెప్పా క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటున్నాం. ఏం చెప్పు, ఏ పర్వాలేదు, ఫోన్ చేసినా కదా చెప్పు. ఏం చెప్పు, పర్వాలే. నా క్లాస్ ఇప్పుడే అయ్యలేదు కానీ నేను చెప్పు, నువ్వు నా ఇంకా 2-3 ప్రాబ్లం కూడా ఎంత సాల్వ్ చేసి లేట్ అవుతుంది చెప్పు. సరే అడుగు.
మీ నెట్వర్క్ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತಾ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇದು?
ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ
ಇಲ್ಲ ಫೋನ್
ನನ್ನ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ,
ಈ ನಂಬರ್ ಮಾಡಿ 08 55
0855
42
42
73
73
006
006 ಅನಂತಪುರ AP.
ಕೋವಿಡ್ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಇಡೀ ದೇಶವೇ ಹೋರಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ನೆನಪಿಡಿ, ನಾವು ರೋಗದ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಹೋರಾಡಬೇಕು, ರೋಗಿ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಭೇದ ಭಾವ ಮಾಡದೆ ಆರೈಕೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಈ ರೋಗದಿಂದ ಪಾರಾಗಲು ನಮ್ಮ ರಕ್ಷಾ ಕವಚ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ತಜ್ಞರು, ಸ್ವಚ್ಛತಾಕರ್ಮಿಗಳು, ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಮುಂತಾದವರನ್ನ ಗೌರವಿಸಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ
ಲೌಡ್ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಬೇಡ,
ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡು, ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಮಾಡು.
మేడం నమస్తే, నేను ప్రశాంత్ అండి మాట్లాడేది. నేను
Class this
2010 బ్యాచ్ ఫైనల్ రెగ్యులేషన్స్ చేస్తాను.
Just go for select all this and move the diagram bit above so that we can draw the plan. So draw a reference line from here. Now height of the yoke, it is 250 mm. So go for offset. So type 250 mm, enter. So from here select this object, click below. Next core height is 480 mm, go for offset, type 480, enter. Select this line, click below. Next similarly go for offset, so type 250 mm, enter. Select this line, click below. So now the core part which has been done. So still if we are unable to see the diagram, select all the diagram, enter. Select one as the base point, just move the diagram bit above. So now extend the line from the circle up to bottom of that line. Next go for move command, select this line, enter. So from the end insertion point select this line and click on the other part of the circle. Go for copy, select this, enter. Now there is the thickness of HP winding. So remove the unwanted portions. Go for trim command, right click, there is the unwanted portions, remove the end lines. Okay, so next go for copy, so select this line and copy on the steps of the core. There are 2 steps, and go for trim command, right click. So here we can remove the unwanted portion. Here again can be extended. Go for trim command, right click, Now the unwanted portion. Similarly here, trim command, right click, so trim the unwanted lines here as well as at the top. Now delete these lines. Go for trim command, right click, trim the unwanted portions of the lines here. Next select these lines and delete. Now we can go for hatch command. So there is the thickness of HV winding. Go for hatch command. There is net 3. Go for add pick point. Select here. Say OK. So instead of doing this, so see the dimensions what he has given in the data. Okay. So core height is 480, fine. So LV winding, it is showing it as 427. So only for 427, so we have to show the windings. Rest of the other thing will be the clearance. So okay, so from bottom of the thing it is 20 and the top it is 33. So go for AutoCAD tool. So go for offset. So type 33, enter. Select this line, click below, again go for offset, type 20, enter. So from here, click here. So this is the end clearance. Okay, next rest of the other thing will be the windings. So you can show the windings. So I'll go for hatch command. And also is telling as U-tubes. Okay, so U-tubes which is having around 10 as per the data, 10 coils of 56 turns made from U-piece, each 3 mm thickness. Okay, so there are 10 coils each of 3 mm thickness. So according to this, so here you can see the each tube. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 coils. So each are of thickness 3 mm. Okay. So show this coils, or blindly show the windings. So I'll go for diagram. So here we'll go for 3 mm thick winding, or I'll go for hatch command. So go for add pick point. So select here, say enter, say OK. So double click on this. So change the winding as 40 and say OK. So this is the HV winding. Next LV winding. Go for hatch command, go for net, add pick point. And here is the HV winding. So okay. Just I'm cross checking once. Go for copy. select this line, enter. One more circle. So here there is one more circle. Okay, so HV winding we have drawn, and here is the insulation. Okay, fine. So now I'll delete these lines. Now go for gradient, add pick point, and here is the insulation. So okay. So here I can go for trim command, right click, so trim this portion. Similarly at the bottom, so trim this portion. So this is the clearance. So show the hatch command. Instead of net, you can go for mustard, or you can select lines, add pick point, and add here. So okay. So similarly here, select for hatch command, add lines, add pick point, select here. This is the end clearance. Okay. So similarly, it has to be replicated towards the right side. So go for mirror. So select everything this side. On this line, enter. Take the midpoint of the mirror, say no, enter. So now we can go for trim command, right click, so trim the unwanted portions. So now I'll delete this line, center line. So this is the yoke details. So trim command, right click. Okay. So like this, the other ends, we can show the same picture in this fashion. Okay, so here we have shown the bolts and nuts, so we can show the bolt and nut also. For diagram, so go for line, from the middle of the circle, take a extend. Now go for line, from here, extend the line here. Again, go for line, from here extend line up to here. So then go for a line, extend the line, So go for trim command, right click, remove these unwanted portions. Okay, so there is one core, there is the another core of the transformer. So steps we have to show. So same, I'll go for mirror, take these two steps here, enter. So take the midpoint here and say no, enter. Now go for trim command, right click, so remove this unwanted portions. Now right click. For trim command, right click, remove this portion, remove this portion. So now since it is an uncut sectional part, so I can go for hatch command, lines, so add big point, say OK. So this is the uncut sectional view. So now we can show the dimensions. So if you show the dimensions, so this completes the numerical. So go for dimension, so linear, so height of the yoke, so it is not clear. Go for dimension style, so change the setting, modify. So go for text, change the text as 15, say primary text, it's okay, say OK, and set current, say close. So it is showing 250 mm. Next, core height dimension linear, so from here to here, this is the core height, it must be 480 mm. Next, bottom of the yoke, it is 250 mm. Okay. Next, winding height, it is 427. So linear. There is the winding height, it's 427. Next, dimension, diameters. So outer diameter is 340. Next, linear, width of the largest stamping is 198. It's linear, width of the midless stamping 154. Next, width of the smallest stamping 92.4. Next, dimension, diameter. So thickness we have to show. So go for linear. So here, from here to here, it must be 13.3 as the thickness. So show the thickness of 13.3. And linear, it is one layer, it is 7.4. Okay. So dimension linear 7.4. So this completes your diagram. So zoom enter, enter. Zoom, enter, enter. So this is how it will be looking. So now if I go for file plot converting to PDF, so DWG to PDF, so go for A4 sheet, center, display window, so select the whole diagram, preview. If I go for preview, it will be looking like this. So okay. So I'll go for third numerical. I'll say add diagrams. So save. After converting to a PDF, it will be looking like this. So okay. Still, if you want, we can reduce the thickness of the scale. So still, if you want to reduce, still if you can reduce, go for 100. So okay. Okay, so like this, you can save the picture. So this completes your diagram.